Hello my friends, this is SHYSKY Corporation Limited, the professional manufacturer and designer of micro brushless DC pump ducts of various power levels and parameter features. Okay, this video is recorded to mainly demonstrate this high lift. Actually, it is currently the pump duct with the highest lift value among our series. This is our DC 55JE-24320A model. Okay, this is the pump body itself. As we see, the rubber base, anti-vibration and noise. And this is inlet, this is outlet. Both ports are half-an inch threaded with external diameters of about 2 centimeters. I say it is BSP rather than MPT. Yeah. Okay. This pump, its rated wattage 24 watts DC and rated power consumption about 160 watts. So it's a higher power micro brushless DC pressure pump among our series. As we see, the parameters are printed here. The max sturdy lift can reach up to 32 meters. So if we mark it in feet, it's about 105 feet. Namely, the output pressure value can reach up to 46 psi. Yes. In the meantime, the max horizontal flow rate, the flow rate at the horizontal level, and when the height rises, the flow rate will naturally decreases. Okay. The max horizontal flow rate can reach up to 2000 liters per hour. So if we mark it in US gallons, it's about 520 US gallons per hour. Okay, it's a parameter description. Now we will see what parts are which. Okay, this is the pump body part. Yeah, as we see, it is actually two-stage cascade design. Stage 1, stage 2. Yeah, two core, we can call it. And actually, when the water flow into the inlet of the pump, and both stages will run through the high-speed rotation or impeller within to push or throw the inflow out of the outlet to achieve the performance of pumping, circulation, or pressurization. Okay, the pump cannot be self-priming. Namely, if our water source is lower and the pump is higher, the pump cannot absorb the air and absorb the water from lower location to higher. Yeah, it's not the responsibility of pump of this design style. Instead, this pump works through the under the premise that the water flow can actively flow into the inlet, and the pump will act as a booster. Yeah, booster to speed up the water flow to achieve the water pressure coming from the outlet. Okay, so our pumps cannot be self-priming and they cannot dry run for a long time. Yeah, it's a basic mechanism description. Okay, this is the pump body part. The pump body part are completely waterproof, but it can be also applied for the pipe connection, namely land use. Namely, both ports are being connected with external matching pipes in the circulation or pressurization system. Okay, and then we will see, coming from the pump body part, there will be two sub cables, and then it will be integrated into one. Okay, then we will see this. This is actually a waterproof connector. Yeah, I see it should be 5 pins inside, or 6 pins. Let's take a look. Okay. Six pins. Okay, so it will be 3 pins offering signals to stage 1. The other 3 pins will offer the signal input to stage 2. Okay. It is a waterproof connector, can be removed off, so it is modularized design. And then we will see this rectangle shaped metal box. Yeah. This is actually the brain part of the whole pumping system. So it is the control box. We call it control box. It is not power adapter. Yeah, sometimes some users may mistake it as power adapter. It's not. But the main control and protect circuits are integrated within this control box part. Brain part, body part runs as a whole the pumping system. Okay, and we will see this. This is the potentiometer knob. We will see it is used for the power regulation or the flow regulation, the speed regulation. Okay, where users can rotate the potentiometer knob to adjust the power and then flow the lift value gradually. The minimum can reach 0 because the pump will stop work. Yeah, and the power will be very, very tiny. Yeah, and the max, then the pump will reach the highest value that it can reach by itself. So it is quite a flexible feature for users in a system that needs to adjust the different power, different lift value, different flow rate value for a circulation system. Okay, and in the meantime, we will see the other branch is actually the power cord. Yeah, power cord being connected by our external matching DC power supply. Here it is DC 24 volts. This is the specially customized 4-pin design style. 4 pins, these 2 pins shall be positive, the other 2 pins shall be negative. So 2 pins will handle 1 polarity. This design style is mainly to make sure that the power cord can handle the high current value when pump works. As we see, this pump is 24 volts DC and rated power consumption 160 watts. So it is a specially customized design. Okay, if sometimes our users cannot find the matching connector adapter, actually it is hard to find on market, yes, because it is customized by our company. And we cut it off. There will be 2 sub-cables within. One will be positive, the other will be negative. DC 24 volts powering, of course. If it is AC DC power adapter to power this DC55JE-24320A pump model, the recommended output capacity of the adapter shall be 24 volts DC 10 amps. Namely, the output power capacity shall be 240 watts. Okay, it is a brief introduction about the parameters, about the structure, composition, and about the power regulation function. Okay, let's talk something more. As we see, this potentiometer is actually a variable resistor. We rotate the potentiometer. Actually, we change the resistor value when it runs, rotates. Okay. Instead, we can customize some other types of speed adjustable pumps for our customers, especially when it is for bulk demand. Yeah. For example, type 1 potentiometer knob in default, of course. The other type is the power regulation through the injecting external 0 to 5 volts analog signal. Yeah, 0 to 5 watts. We can think it more simply. The resistor varies, and it will generate a inner built-in changing voltage signal to control the power of the running. Okay, so instead, if without resistor, we will leave 3. Yeah, here I place a paper here. We will leave 3 branches of connector. There are 3 branches of connector: red, black, and yellow. Yeah, red wire will be connected with nothing. Do not connect it with anything. Hang it on. And the black will be connected with GND, ground. Yeah, and then the yellow wire will be connected with our external injecting 0 to 5 volts analog signal as a control input interface. Okay. In the meantime, we can also customize our pumps as being adjusted by the external injecting PWM digital signal. Yeah, and the signal voltage, the amplitude shall be 5 watts. The frequency can be ranging from 50 to 800 Hz. It can also be supported to be customized when it is for batch order. Yeah, for bulk demand. It can be customized. So we can briefly summarize the pump. In default, we support the version, like in my hands, the potentiometer manual or hand rotation to speed the power regulations. Yeah, this is maybe the most common thing we all use. And then we can also customize 0 to 5 volts analog signal injecting or the PWM signal injecting to control the pumps. Yeah, for different types of applications, we can offer customization service when need, after details being negotiated, being made clear. Okay, now let's talk some extra features about the pumps. Some may be hard to maybe not described through the manuals or other files. Yeah, first, our pumps are mostly with the dry run protection mechanism. Most of our pumps are designed with dry run protection. As we say, our pump cannot be self-priming. So if it happens that this pump being connected in the system and there exists no water flow or insufficient water inflow, sometimes at some moment, the pump will in dry run status. We add the dry run protection mechanism when we design this pump in default. Yeah. So when the pump detects that itself is in dry run status, it will decrease its running speed. It will access the run and stop circle to greatly reduce the running speed, to sharply reduce the heat generation and friction, yeah, when the pump dry runs. Because in this context of dry run, the friction will be intensified, the heat generation will be intensified, and then the pump will be easily died due to the dry run for a long time. So the dry run protection mechanism is designed to greatly elevate its selective impact. Okay, and then we talk about the powering voltage. As we see, the rated powering voltage of this pump is 24 volts, but it supports being powered by the wide powering voltage range from 10 to 30 volts DC. Of course, when the powering voltage is lower than the rated voltage 24 volts DC, namely within the range of 10 to 24 volts DC, the pump's power will be decreased and the flow and lift will be decreased when the powering voltage decreases. Yes, based on Ohm's law. Yeah. In the meantime, when the powering voltage is over 24 watts DC, but still within 30 watts DC, we made a special design style, namely we call the constant power design. So when it is over voltage, the power of the pump's running will not increase when the pump's powering voltage increases. This has a very good advantage, yeah, which can make sure that the components, the electronic components within, work at a reliable and stable environment, even though the powering voltage rises in a certain way. So it's a good feature. Furthermore, our pump supports soft start. So this feature, soft start, may be good for some special scenarios like the direct solar panel powering. Okay, etc. This is the DC55JE-24320A motor, speed adjustable through the potentiometer knob in default with external diameter of 2 centimeters. The BSP, I think, the half-inch threaded, and the max sturdy lift can reach up to 32 meters, very high. Yeah, 46 psi pressurization performance, I think. And the max horizontal flow rate can reach up to 520 US gallons per hour. Okay. In the meantime, we will introduce some other pumps. Yeah, as a comparison, as a rough comparison. This one It's a significantly smaller pump. We can roughly take it as one stage of this pump. Okay, this is our classical pump model DC55JE-24320A model. Also speed adjustable, also dry run protection mechanism, and also work at 24 watts, but the rated power consumption is about 80 watts. Yeah, 160 watts here, 80 watts. So to this DC55JE-24320A model, this pump is max sturdy lift can reach 16 meters. So we mark it in feet is about 52 feet. And the output pressurization performance should be 23 psi. Yeah. Okay, is this pump, inlet outlet. Then we will go to another micro brushless DC water pump of our series. This pump is our DC55F24160A model. As we see, both inlet and outlet are horizontal, 180 degrees angle. This is 90 degrees angle, DC55E, right? This pump is max sturdy lift can also reach up to 60 meters. So namely the pressurization performance can reach 23 psi. Yeah. The flow rate will be a bit smaller when compared with DC55E, and the power consumption is also about 80 watts. At 24 watts DC powering. Yeah. Okay, then we will see another pump. I get it here too. This one. It is larger when we compare it with our DC55E. This is our DC60G24120A model. Yeah. This pump is rated wattage is also 24 watts and the rated power consumption up to 120 watts. Namely, the working current is about 5 amps. Yeah. The pump is max sturdy lift can reach 12 meters. 12 meters, yeah. So it means the output pressurization is about a bit or less than 20 psi, yeah, smaller. So because as we say, the dimension of the ports is larger, and the flow rate will be larger, yeah. The max horizontal flow rate can reach up to 3,800 liters per hour. So if we mark it in US gallons, it's about 1,000 US gallons per hour. This pump 120 watts with dry run protection, and it is also supporting the power regulation speed adjustable function, and it is a larger model when compared with the DC55E. Of course, there are various other pump models among our series, and if you are interested in other models, I can show you in follow-up videos when you need, no problem. You will be a player. SHYSKY Corporation Limited. We are the professional manufacturer and designer of various micro brushless DC water pump products. Thank you for your time.